jumped in. I know I do surprise live without notice. Oh, good afternoon, everybody. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. Take your time, get across the street. Oh boy, happy Thursday. Thursday, what is the date today? Today is the third. Uh. Hope everybody's having a great day. God bless you guys. Hello. Let's get out of this parking lot here. Oh boy. Get on the road here, then we'll hopefully some people come in. I know I don't really do slot videos or gambling videos anymore. I just can't afford it, first of all. And so I do little rants or little stories or whatever. I hope you guys enjoy them. You know, I'm probably not that entertaining. Some of y'all say you like my rants. I can really get carried away with rants. All right, so all right, so all right, so I went to the place for my cycling. So kind of got some. I got to go see a doctor. Well, just first off, I got to go see my doctor. Okay, so when I did, we'll start off with what happened today. So I went to one of the cycling places, cycling gyms or whatever you want to call it. You know, another guys down there, and I was doing some exercise, working with the younger cyclists at Specialized, and one of the guys says, "Hey, Rocco, what's up?" I said, because I had one of my like, unzip your jersey. I said, "What? What's wrong? You want to check out my good tan?" He goes, "No. Check, unzip it, laying it back and lean forward." So as I lean forward, you notice you have a bulge right there, right below your rib cage, right there where your stomach is. I, no, I never really noticed that. As he pushed, he does a little medical too. He's pushing it. Doesn't that hurt? I said, no. He's moving around, pushes them. That shit moves around a little bit. That doesn't hurt? And I said, no. You never noticed it? No. So he goes, I think you better go see a doctor, dude. I said, what, do you think it's cancer or a tumor? No, I don't. You might have pulled something, or you may have what you would call it. They call it abdominal cyst or abdominal hernia. Now I heard a hernia is down below on the lower stomach, but never right there in the middle. So he's looking it up. We're looking it up, and I said, "Oh shit." He goes, "Is it her?" I said, "No. It might be just the beginning stages, or just fatty tissue has pushed through somehow." But he goes, "It could be a cyst. It could be anything, but you need to go have that checked out right away. Don't don't fuck around with it." So as I was sitting there thinking, I had to go to the bank and do something like that. When I did the Tour of France of Las Vegas, I don't think a lot of you guys know the stress a cyclist put on their bodies. I mean, yes, we stretch. Yes, I stretch and all that. But that I've done some races, but at age 53, putting my body in, I did train. Should I did longer training? Yeah, I should have started this a lot longer. But this is the first year they did it out there, and I was determined I was going to, regardless of my accident, back problem, I was going to participate. I pushed my body beyond. I think I personally pushed my body beyond limits that I never ever, even when I was younger cycling, pushed my body to do on this race. Did I win? No. Did I place? Yes. I placed third. There's there's different races and there's places. There's first, second, and third, up to fifth place. I placed third. Got the little medal and all that. And but as I was climbing a hill, And I remember like this, I was gasping for air like everybody else does. I do remember it felt like I had something like burning right there. I don't know if I can show you that, like right here. It felt like something like I thought maybe I just stretched or pulled something, but it felt like some little burning, tearing, like not tearing, but a little burning, you know. But I never thought anything of it. And that's where I think this injury hurt. I knew I pulled something afterwards, but it was on my between my it was on my leg, between my groin like area, between the right there where my leg connects to my head in the front. But that kind of went away. But I knew I pulled something, but everything just went back to normal. Now I know I've been having stomach issues, acid reflux, an ulcer. I got it all under control, but I don't have an appetite. I just don't have it. I eat because I know I have to eat, but I'm always full. And even if I have to go to the bathroom, I can almost wait a day and I still feel full. But I was weighed at 197 pounds. I'm at 206, and I've been staying steady. Now I don't eat much. I don't eat. I'm not eating the way I used to eat, like very healthy. I've been, I like my fast foods like that, but I don't eat like a meal. I eat like a sandwich only. And right now I got heartburn because I ate something. And yeah, they said that might be an abdominal. Hold on. Yeah, it might be that. So pray to God that didn't. But I remember that day I pushed my body. I pushed myself. I was surprised how far I pushed the limits on my body. It took me literally almost 5 days to recover from this. I got home, I was fine. The next day, when I got home, I remember I ate and I sat in my recliner chair. I crashed. I didn't even want to go to bed. I was that tired. I remember getting up, my legs were burning, my thighs were burning, especially my thighs. And nobody's in here. Oh well, if you watch it, you watch it. But anywho, yeah. So pray to God it's nothing serious. Seriously, I'm a little bothered by it now. So in 2 weeks, I already made a doctor's appointment. So in 2 weeks, I go to my doctors, and I know damn well what's going to happen. They're going to send you up for X-rays, a CAT scan, then you got to wait a week or two to find out what's happening, and you go from there. I mean, it's just like one thing after another. Medical. Hey, I just can't get away from the medical here. It's just like, let me tell you something. When they say after 50, things take a crap. They ain't lying. It's happened one thing after another. It sucks. It really sucks. It sucks that there's things that I can't do what I used to do. It sucks that I can't eat things the way I used to eat. The way I used to eat. Things I used to eat, I can't really eat and tolerate no more. It just sucks. Hey, straight up slots. How you doing there, sweetheart? Hey, Rocco. Hold on. I'm going to read that. Hope you're okay. How are you, Lizzie? Thank you, sweetheart. No, looked like I got an abdominal hernia. I was at the specialized working with the youngins for being the next generation of cyclists, and one of the trainers said, "Hey, looks like you got a lump right here in your belly." So I unzipped my jersey, and as I lean forward, you can see it kind of moves around a little bit. He asked me if you're. I said no. He goes, just get a doctor. I think you got abdominal, what you call that, hernia or a cyst, and maybe the first stages of it. So it just got me all shaken up, and I think I knew when I had it. When I went to do the Tour of France in Las Vegas, like I was explaining, I really pushed my body beyond limits. And I remember climbing the hill, and I felt something burning right there, but I didn't think nothing of it. Oh no. Uh, Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. But and I was telling everybody, I've had acid reflux and ulcer. A few months ago, I've healed those. I just never got my appetite back. I can probably, if Sarah would let me, I probably would. I only eat one or two meals a day, breakfast and maybe dinner. That's it. I just don't have a desire. I don't know what's good. I know that I've diverticulitis colitis, and they put me on heavy what is it, antibiotics. And of course, what does that do? That eats up all your good bacteria. But I know it takes time. But put it this way, I don't how should I say this without being gross? I got to take Linzex. If you guys know what Linzex is, so I got to prioritize my day, what I'm going to do before I take this pill. Because all I got to say is, for an hour and a half or two, you'll be on the toilet. Because things are not, I'm having a digestive issue. Things will not digest right. So I wonder if this has everything tied up into this hernia that's in the middle of my gut here. So I'm a little scared, a little nervous. But do I feel? I feel great. It's just going over 50, like I say, you can't. I don't know. I don't drink it. I don't drink like I used to. I don't do stupid shit like I used to do when I was younger. I don't. Very rarely you ever see me drink alcohol. I don't know. Sucks. Really sucks. The last 4 months I ate healthy. That's all I was eating: grilled chicken and vegetables, grilled chicken, vegetables, and salad for my training to get in shape for this. And now I just don't have a desire to ride a bike. I don't because of the stomach issue. I just don't feel desire to do anything now. I don't know. And I'm not even vaccinated. So I've heard people and I'm not saying vaccines cause it. So before everybody jumps on, like that, I'm not saying that it does, but I do. I have heard other people talk about they had COVID, they got vaccinated, and they've had stomach problems, or they lost hair. And I lost my hair, but I didn't even vaccinated, and it just some people said these are very long. Once you had COVID like really bad, where I was in the hospital, it turned into bacterial pneumonia, which is that usually does. You do suffer long-term health problems, but I don't know. It just really does. Next month we're planning to go to Texas for a week. We're going to go to Mesquite for a couple of days, then travel to Fort Worth, all the way up to Salina, Texas. To really get a feel of it. I think Miss Max says if we make this move, is I'm going to have to go down there first, get established, then make the move. It's just, and trust me, I love California. Don't let it. But California is not California no more. And I don't care what anybody says. I lived here for over 50 years in California. All right. California is a beautiful state. Yeah, there is. We have our casinos. We have our beaches. We have this. It used to take an hour to go to the mountain, an hour to the beach. It takes almost 2 to 3 hours to do shit now. Sometimes. It just so much shit out here. Things are so people you can rent an apartment at the same almost the same price as a house payment. You can buy a new car as an apartment now. Man, I just can't afford California. I just can't afford to live out here anymore. I own a business. I and some people say, oh, it's not that bad. You don't fucking pay the taxes that business owners pay. I pay so much taxes. Now I know why businesses do crooked shit and not report everything. Seriously, I just pay we pay so much taxes and shit. Our gas is over $5 now. I'm gonna stop. Let me read these comments here. Oh, okay, I'll be praying for you. Please take great care of yourself. Your love needs no. I don't trust doctors either. And I got a gastro doctor. I know it's been taking a long time. You, I promise it will help. I can't help let you know now that officially Texas agents are. Thank you, sweetheart. But California is beautiful. Okay, don't get me wrong, but it's not. I, regardless of the side of politics you're on, everybody has to realize and come together. The the jackass that's running California into the ground. It's it. He don't make sense what he wants. He wants electric cars, electric diesels, semis, electric trains. We don't have the power grid to do that. Do you realize we're borrowing electricity from other states? We don't have the power to do this. You can't do this. You can't do that. Criminals can run amok. L.A., Los Angeles is nothing but homeless. That's why Hollywood's moving to Palm Springs. San Diego, and I don't care anybody says it because I was just in San Diego and I seen the shit show out there. Even in Palm Springs, it's starting to happen out there. You know, I don't know. Now this shit. How should I say this? You know, poisoning the little kid's mind of gender. I don't give her. I'm from Palm Springs, first of all. So before we make it, they're just all fired up. I don't care if you're gay, you're straight. If you want to be dressed as a man, and you want to dress as a girl. I don't give a flying rat's ass about that. It's cool. I've been around that. It's normalizing me. I have a problem when you teach it in schools. The schools are pressing their things on the children. Let the damn children make their own decisions. Leave the fucking children alone. Child trafficking. All this stuff that goes on out here that people choose to look the other way. And it's not only in California. I get that, but the governor is suing Temecula. This is a town that's 10 minutes away from me because the town refused to have those books, whatever these books are, these textbooks. So our Governor Foreskin Jackass is he send the books, they send it back. So now he's going to sue them or fine them over $1 million, some odd weird ass number, until they do it. And then you know what? The city of Temecula, they ante up and they pay that fine. Good for them for standing up for the children. Let me read your phone. Let's see what you say, sweetheart. Let's see. That is crazy. Yep, I hear you. I hate this crap, but I do not mess with our children. Yeah, don't fuck with the kids. That's all I gotta say. Don't fuck with the kids. You want to go around wearing a tutu. You want to do this. And now, today, I was at my bank. I try not to pass judgment on things. But as soon as I see these kids coming in, uh, green hair, black, like, gossip looking, those are kids today. What do I see the father? The father had this pissed off, angry look in his face. And I had sunglasses and I was looking down. So I didn't even make eye contact. He had such an angry look. And as he walked by, he turned around and walked by because the store wasn't open. Supercut. They were closed for whatever the problem was. He had Satan, goat's head, the horns, tattooed on the back of his cap, his leg. This these Pride Month. Like I said, I'm from Palm Springs. I lived there. Pride Month used to be Pride Week. It used to be pretty cool. It used to be pretty fun. You would drink, you would party, people did their things, and everybody got along. They wasn't pushing to be whatever. It'd be like a nightclub with outdoors. It was fun. They had people. I seen this one video where this guy was hanging on a cross. This other over said there was dry humping the cross like it was a stripper pole. I'm not pushing religion on anybody, but come on, people, let's wake up. And people think this is okay. They think this is okay. What to do in the world? You know, I say God bless you to a lot of people, especially when in stores or. Thank you very much. God bless you. Do you know a lot of these generation kids never say, "Oh, yeah, okay, oh, yeah, thank you." Very seldom I get it. Oh, thank you very much. God bless you too. And I'm not forcing them to say it. I just always say that. And I know on my Instagram I post a lot of God stuff, but it says it, and it's printed in red in the Bible. I don't care what Bible you people read, what religion you are. You deny Him in public, in front of people, He will deny you the gates to get in there. He'll kick your ass right straight to hell. And I tell you what, I'll say this right here on YouTube. I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. I believe in God. I believe He has a plan for all of us. I accept Him. I accept Jesus Christ. There, I said it. If you want to unfollow me, unfollow me. That's simple as it is. I don't deny Christ. I accept Christ. If other people don't want to accept Him, if everybody don't want to do that, that's fine and dandy. That's cool. I understand it, and I respect you. I respect that. But you're not. How should I say this? I don't know. People, there's atheists, and I believe. I not believe it. I understand the atheists where they're coming from. I get it. I get where people. Some people say, "Well, Rocco, it's kind of hard to believe in something when you can't see it." Maybe that's true. Sometimes I had my doubts. It's like, how can you believe it? But let me tell you guys a story here. I never told anybody this. The only one I ever told this was my pastor and Miss Max. You know, when I was sick with COVID and I was in there with bacteria, ammonia, and I had an option. They didn't. Mona Linda did not want to put. They don't like to put the respirators on your face or whatever, because they know it gets worse. So when I laid in the hospital for 5.5 days, the first 2 days, the first night was the hardest night. It was always at 1:30 in the morning. I could not breathe. I could get enough air in my lungs. They would have to come in, turn up the oxygen more, and half the time they would stand away from me because they're afraid of getting sick. I get it. Second night, it was rough. Third night, I started getting out. The second night, I was really coughing up all that phlegm. A lot of blood was coming up in the phlegm, and of course, respirator, that different ones. Oh, that's not good. That's COVID. That's not good. Blood's coming up. I'm looking at him like, what the fuck, dude? Finally, the doctor came in the next day. No, you probably ripped and your throat was so raw from coughing so much. That's what happened. We took another CAT scan. You're okay. A lot of phlegm was coming up. So now they had to put me on this this thing you suck in, you hold it to build up my lungs again. But I never told anybody this shit. Okay, now to be honest with you guys, I'm gonna look you right in the eye. Second night after my coughing attack, I was asleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. I felt like someone slapped my foot, and I hear it right in my ear. I kid you not. Wake up, get up, wake up, wake up. Nobody was. I couldn't open my eyes. Personally, I know people are you're all gonna laugh about this. I thought I died because I couldn't open my eyes. I'm like looking around like this. I'm like looking around like this. I'm like this because I couldn't open my eyes because I guess the medication, everything I was on so much, they put you to sleep. And I'm like thinking, I'm laying in the bed. I said, shit, I died. This is it for me. Because what woke me up is I felt like someone slapped me on the bottom of the foot, and I could hear in my ear, wake up, get up. And the voice got louder. Then when I woke up, I didn't hear the voice anymore. But I'm looking around, and I'm like, did I die? Is it? I must be in hell. Everything's black. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm over here touching. I can feel. Wait a minute. Here. So I'm like this. I'll try not to laugh. I'm like this. Huh? No, I don't feel a halo. I'm like this. Let me try this from here. I had to like pry my O's open because I was on medication. So I was kind of freaked out. So I stayed up around 4:30 every morning. At 4:30, the nurse would come in and give me a shot in my stomach for blood clots. Take my blood, like that, you know. But this morning she came in at 4 o'clock. She said, "Is everything okay? Because your heart was racing. We got like that, you know." I said, "No. Was anything in my room around 3:30 or not?" No, nobody's in here. He goes, I said, "Nobody. I'll come right back, but there's a camera here that watches you guys." I'm like, "Oh shit! How many times they've seen me scratch myself?" Because I couldn't get out of bed a lot of times. So they give you that pee thing. I'm pulling my dinging out, or whatever, peeing the thing like that. Totally embarrassed now. But she came in. She goes, Mr. Rocco, nobody's coming in your room. But we did see you sit up, look around like that. We're looking out like that, and you were, but nobody's been in your room. From that day forward, I've been convinced. If guardian angels, God, Jesus, anybody who's passed on, because they straight up said your oxygen level really. When you came into the hospital, my oxygen level was at 68%. It went back up to by 85, 89. That second night, it dropped down again low. Then it dropped back up. And that day, the rest of the day, because I was there 5.5 days, I was determined to get out of there before my birthday. On my birthday, I got better. I got better. I got better. I got better. Can't tell me that's no God. That's not Jesus and God or the Heavenly Father, the Holy Spirit looking out there for you. Did I see him? No, I did not see him. Did I feel his touch? I felt something. Did I hear a voice? Yes, I did. Well, Rocco, you just said you were heavily medicated. Rocco was heavy medicated, but Rocco was forcing himself to wake up. Since then, I've always believed in God, but after that, I never questioned, is God real? Can't believe in something you don't see. You don't have to see it to believe it in your heart. Now, and again, I'm not saying this is for everybody. Okay? Believe what you want to believe. All right? That's all I have to say. So, I don't know how I got off the subject here, but please pray that this isn't a tumor or cyst. This is nothing. I don't know. It's just weird. It's the size of like this. Hey, kitty cat. But yeah, believe what you want to believe in. I don't force religion, but I announce that I believe in Jesus Christ. I say it out loud before everybody. Everybody will hear it. And the way the world is going, I encourage, seriously, I encourage us all. Buy a Bible, get a Bible. Did you guys see that thing that's on TikTok on Twitter, where this guy walking around in front of two policemen? Is it okay if I have my penis hanging out? The policeman told, what? Are you sick, Rocco? I hope I'm not sick. I think I have an abdominal hernia going on when I was riding my bike. Um, so there was a thing, and I posted, but Facebook and what you would call it, Instagram, of course, took it down. So this guy walking around with a jester hat on, so walks up to two police officers. Is it okay if I have my penis hanging out? The police officer says, yeah, we don't give a rat's ass. The police officer says, yeah, just don't have it erect, touch yourself, or whatever, playing with yourself. So the next clip was there was this kid, a Christian boy, preach talking about Christ and went that. Not the same police, but the police came and arrested him. They're talking about Christ. Gotcha. I don't know what it is. I gotta go see my doctor to see what it is. Um, yeah. So the kids were talking about God and all this in a park. So they said, you gotta get out of the park. Can't do that. Can we do it on the sidewalk? Yeah. Cops came and arrested the kid for that. How hypocritical is that? But you can walk around town, wherever this place was, with your ding dong hanging out for little kids to see. You're in scary times, and I'm very scared myself. I'm nervous. So, anywho, thank you for joining me on my live. I know I don't really gamble no more. I just can't afford it, guys. That money needs to go to different things, other things, have fun with. So always remember, keep God first. Stay healthy. God bless you guys. Watch the video, share it out. I really do appreciate you guys do come in my life. I know I don't have a big following on my lives because I don't gamble no more. Well, it is what it is, or whatever. So I'll talk to you guys later. Rocco, I like it. See, you and three other people like my rants, and I want to do rants and like interviews and like that. But I only get like 5 or 6. Sometimes it just feels like why bother when you go live and, for instance, I'm not talking crap about them, so people can't. Oh, did you hear what Rocco said about you? Like Yoshi's ran Tahoe, yeah, and that's cool and all that. They're there for an hour and something like that. And they're pretty popular. They have like I think like 5,000 followers. But they I don't know. It's like I watched it for about an hour and they just talk just like I'm talking, but people are asking questions, talking, communicating on there. When I do my lives, it's just besides Kissy Cat and Straight Up Slot, you guys or Gamble D, you guys the only ones to talk. And everybody just sits there, or it's only I'm watching only 1, 2, 3 people, 4 people the most to watch. So sometimes I just wonder if it's even worth it doing anymore. But I'll continue to do my rants. I got one about being a Gen X versus the millennials now. It's going to be about lawn darts. Let me think about how I'm going to put that one together. But anywho, I got to get going. God bless you guys. I love you. Take it easy, guys.